Good evening, D-tubers. Tonight I'm going to be doing a video about my setup, and I'm going to show you a couple of blues licks at the end. So my setup is quite easy. It depends what sort of gear you've got at home. I'm just using what I already had. I bought this cheap webcam off Amazon. It was about 12 English pounds, which is crazy. So yeah, here we go. So I'm going to turn around. Okay, so this is my Porta Studio. It's a Zoom MRS 1608. I mean, you can use anything. They're all sort of the same. So what I do, I take out left and right, which is there, which goes into this U control box here from Behringer. They're really cheap as well, really good. So that goes straight into my laptop via USB, which is here. I use OBS, Open Broadcast Software, and that's free to download. So on the other end of that, I plug in my guitar. Guitar's here. Okay, there it is. And that's going to channel 1 there on the studio. So there's my channel 1 there, lit up in red. And on the screen you can see. Right, so it says UK Crut Gain. So that's my patch that I use for my guitar. So if I just press this, I'm going to go to like a nice blues patch. Okay, which is yeah, there you go. So can you see that? It says V Blues, and these are all programmed. So this just sounds straight in. There's no messing around with amps and things like that. I've got a nice tube amp upstairs, but I like to use this for simplicity. So, and obviously on the other end of that is this webcam. Hey, webcams are really cheap. Obviously there's some real crap ones, but you gotta shop around. Okay, so I'm just gonna set it up here. I've got a window here, you see, in my cottage. So this is a window, and I've got it's like a sucker pad. So I've just attached it to the window. So when I do my videos, they're in the same room. This is my good lady's office where she does all her craft. She has a craft business, and we share the room. So I have this half of the room, she has the other half of the room. God's sake, can't even get this bloody don't go in there. Alright, there you go. So that's the setup. I'm going to show you some blues stuff, okay, because a lot of people say to me about the blues, and you've got to feel the blues, and it's one of the hardest genres to learn, I think, on the guitar. You know, everyone does tapping stuff, you know. But blues is where my heart's at. So I pre-programmed some drums and stuff. Okay, it's got drum pads as well, this, and it's got bass pads as well. So I've pre-programmed in some drums and stuff, so it gives me like a little thing to play along with. I'm going to show you a couple of little blues licks, and that'll wrap this video up. So let's kick it in. This is at 120 beats a minute, and here we go. Okay, nice slow blues. I'm going to be playing in major blues. Okay, this is an E major. Okay, so we're playing up on the 9th and the 11th. A little bit of tremolo on that G string on the 9th. So we're on the B string on the 12th. And we're bending up to the 14th. Back to the G. On the D, 11, 9, A, 11, 9, 7, which is your E on the A string. Some octaves, so we got the A on the 7, the G on the 9, hit them together gives you an octave in time. Slide down 2. Then we're going to go on to the bottom E string on the 5th, D string on the 7th, which will give you the A octave. Okay. So we'll do that again. keeping up. So they're just a couple of little simple blues riffs to get you going. So you can start with those octaves and then go into that little bit of lead. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hit the E on the 12. Some of those scratchy things that I do. So I don't use a pick, I just use my fingers when I play. I find you get a better technique, better sound. It's not as loud as a plectrum, but I like to use my fingers. You can do lots of things. Playing on the 9th and the 11th to get you used to that blues sound, you know. Just take your time, leave lots of space. One of my favourite players is BB King. I uploaded a video yesterday and he just nails those single notes, you know. You don't need to play 50,000 notes to get a good sound, just one note. Nice. Okay, so that little riff. Bend up on the 9th, on the G. On the B, 9, 10, 11. Just 2 strings, you can do a lot with those 2 strings, the B and the E. Up to the 12. Octaves. Okay, so there's some nice little riffs you could do. This is probably more for your intermediate players. Maybe beginners, this might be a bit too hard for you. It might be okay for you, I don't know, give it a try. But blues is all about the feel, and having the blues and the whole thing is all about feel and taking your time, and not playing 50,000 notes, you know. There's a time and a place for that, but if you want to do blues and that kind of genre, you need to take your time and really feel and peel those notes from the fretboard. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it.